feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Hey everybody, welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank. I'm your co-host Ted Jenkins, sitting here with my co-host Lee Heisman. Of course, our guest today, George Horrigan, who's the CEO of the Fountainhead Consulting Group. And I want to tell you, we had a great conversation today. You should go to shrimptankpodcast.com immediately after this. Listen to the entire interview. If you have a business, whether you're a startup or you're a scale-up, George gave us advice today. And his process and methodology that he's proven over the last 20 years, it's been unbelievable. So you have to check it out. And you have to excuse our background today. Because of COVID-19, we're actually doing this outdoors. So we're a little bit bright today. I say it's like the hot lens, not the hot mic, but we're excited to be with you. As always, go to the Apple Podcast, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud. Download the podcast on iHeartRadio or go to Shrimp Tank Podcast to hear all of the 250 CEOs and owners that we've interviewed in and around the city of Atlanta and the state of Georgia.
So, George, I will tell you on today's show, I learned a lot from George. There's no question about it. But you have a lot of entrepreneurs out there that are really good at what they do in their respective industry. But as they try to scale the business, that's where it gets difficult to maintain that same theme and that same culture. So, George, tell us a little about what Fountainhead does and how you can help clients and really clients of yours scale their business.
Yeah, Fountainhead is an innovation consulting and business planning firm. And we show people how to take the business from where it's at to where they want to go. Because a typical business owner says, this is the business I have, that's the business I want, how do I get from here to there?
Well, we know that you've been the author of several books like Creating a Thriving Business, and now you've got a new one that's out, and not new, right? But it's going to be in December this year, right?
Coming out December. Work less, make more.
Work less, make more, and have fun in your business. What is the synopsis of the book so our viewers know and they can pick it up come holiday time? Sounds like a good stocking stuffer.
Yeah, so the easiest way to explain between the third and fourth book is a baseball metaphor. Creating a Thriving Business, which was my third book, shows you how to start a business, how to get to first base with our structured success methodology, and then how to get to second base, how to get the business so it's viable, it's got traction, it's successful, it's quote-unquote thriving, hence the title of the book. Work less, make more, and have fun in your business assumes you're standing on second base with a successful business. How do you scale the business? How do you take the business next level? And that could be organic growth, additional products, multiple locations, franchising the business, overseas expansion. Now you're standing on third base with a successful scaled business. How do you get the business working exactly as you want? You're working X number of hours, making Y amount of money. Your employees are fully engaged. You have an exit strategy in place. You're impacting society in a desirable way. You, quote unquote, have the business of your dreams, which is home plate. And that's what Work Less, Make More, and Have Fun in Your Business focuses on, that scaling and creating the business of your dreams.
You know, George and Ted, I can tell you I'm having fun today because I've never done a show outside with you, Ted, here for the Shrimp Tank.
This is a lot of fun today.
I get to listen to these words and the bombs that George is dropping, the knowledge bombs here, while listening to the birds chirp in the background. It's really quite nice. How do people, George, get in touch with you? What's the best method for them to get in touch with you so they can obviously learn more about what you offer and hopefully get some of your information to help grow their business?
Yep. Email is george.horrigan, and that's HORRIGAN at Fountainhead, all spelled out, consultinggroup.com. So there's two G's next to each other, consulting and group.com. And website is fountainheadconsultinggroup.com. And phone numbers, the office, 770-642-4220.
Well, George, thanks for coming on the program today and sharing your wisdom and knowledge with our guests. And folks, like George said in the podcast today, if you don't have a vision, the only thing that you have is blurred vision. And without that, you are not going to be able to start a business. You are not going to be able to scale a business, and you will not be able to sell a business. So get your vision straight here post-coronavirus. Even if you had one before, visit again, and you too can continue to grow your business. Thanks for joining us so much here on the Shrimp Tank.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp